and welcome back to Dozzy's Television Workshop. Today we're going to be talking about the Raspberry Pi PiPatGen, a project I did a few years ago now. I've updated it slightly recently, so it's now got a couple of different cards, including the PiPatGen card itself and a few other minor refinements because we had some overscanning issues, and I've now put that right. It was actually underscanning quite badly. We saw that in that Panasonic TV I did a few weeks ago. So I've adjusted things as best I can and re-uploaded the image. Now I get a lot of requests by people that struggle. They say they don't understand programming and what have you when it comes to making the card up. Well, this image is ready to go. You can just download it and put it in your Raspberry Pi and it will function. No programming really is needed at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you through that so you can make your own with ease. Right, first thing you need to do is equip yourself with a memory card. This one's in a little reader. I'm going to pop that in the front of my computer. I'm using macOS here, but the process is identical whether you're using Mac, Linux or Windows. You'll then need to open a web browser and go to this convoluted URL here. This is actually the image file of the Raspberry Pi PiPatGen, and you'll want to download that file. So click on the download button. It'll try and flog you some crypto or vapes or something. Just ignore that, and it will take a little while to download. It's quite a sizable file. So thankfully I don't have to bother with that because I've already got it stored on my machine. Then you'll want to open Raspberry Pi Imager. If you haven't got this installed, it's a piece of cake. It's available for all operating systems from the Raspberry Pi website. So first thing you need to do is click on Choose Device. Now I've got a sneaking suspicion mine is a Pi 2 Model B. I can't be 100% sure, but I'm fairly sure that's it. So you pick that, you know, whatever hardware you've got. It will run on any old Raspberry Pi as long as you've got an analog video output port, which I believe even the Pi 5 still retains. Won't run on a Pi 400 because that doesn't have an analog video output. Next thing you do, click on Choose Operating System, scroll all the way down to the bottom and click Use Custom. And it's in my Downloads folder. There it is. Click on that, click Open, choose your storage. Well, I happen to know it's this unit here. If you're unsure of that, just unplug it from the computer, run it again and see which one appears when you do it again. We want that. Click Next. Would you like to apply custom operating system settings? You don't have to. You can do if you want, especially if you want to add in some networking to a pattern generator. Not quite sure why you want to do that, but if you do, it does mean if you want to put custom test cards on it, following the instructions on andydoz.blogspot.com, you can do. But this is just for the basic thing. Right, all existing data on the media will be erased. Are you sure you want to continue? I certainly am. It's going to ask me for a password, which I shall give it. And then we nick off, we make a brew, and we come back to find the card written. Right.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
And then it goes through verifying the image.
More moments later.
And excellent, that's it, completed. We can now remove the SD card from the reader. We shall do that. And we take our card, slot it back into a Raspberry Pi and switch on. By the way, the first time you do a boot after flashing the card, it does take a little bit longer than subsequent boots because the operating system is doing things to set it up for you. There you go. It really is as simple as that. Raspberry Pi PiPatGen written to a card. If you want to know about my hardware, that is on my website, which I shall link below. I shall also link the URL for the card image, so you can download that and make your own. And yeah, there you go. Piece of cake. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, do all that rubbish, and I'll see you really soon here on Doz's Television Workshop. Cheers now. Bye.